At the end of the month, the last video is just going to be a shot of my tombstone. I watched Terrified from 2017. It was released as a Shudder original. It's an Argentinian film, so I watched it in Spanish with English subtitles. The original title was Aterrados or something. I don't speak Spanish. I saw someone mention this recently on TikTok or somewhere, and it sounded interesting, so I put it on my list, and I really, really liked this one. I'm gonna have to watch it again because I'm not sure I really understood everything, which is common. I don't get things on the first watch. To me, it seemed fairly original. I mean, I don't watch a lot of newer horror, so I don't know really. But it's all about these paranormal happenings in this one neighborhood. And it's kind of presented out of order. Either that or I really missed something. You've got paranormal things like noises and voices coming through the pipes and thumping noises coming from the next door neighbor and things moving on their own. Lots of creepy things happening that continues to escalate until something happens and the police need to be brought in, and then eventually these paranormal investigators get brought in. And everything's happening in these 3 different houses in this neighborhood, and there's a connection, but the way it's presenting in each one is different. So it's almost like you've got 2 different horror movies happening at once, like 2 different styles, because what's creepy about what's going on in this house is a different kind of creepiness than what's going on in this house. There's a variety of creepy. What I liked most about this movie was the characters. You've got this older woman who's one of the paranormal investigators. I think she was a doctor or psychiatrist or something. And she has a stoicism and professionalism about her that I liked. And then the lead investigator from the police, I loved him. I don't know what his rank was. I think it at one point mentioned he was like 2 months away from retiring or something. But he was great. He just has this bewildered look on his face the whole time. Like, I didn't ever find this scary, really. I mean, totally when I was younger, I would have been completely terrified out of my mind of this. There were 3 or 4 jump scares that got me, but the closest I got to being scared was the sound design in this. There's a big part of the plot that kind of revolves around sound, like, like hearing noises, like static and stuff, and furniture and objects being moved. And at one point, I was watching this with headphones, and at one point, it's like the sound design, it felt like things were kind of vibrating around me, like maybe from the bass or something. I also live next to a highway, so it could have just been a truck driving down the road, but yeah, that part almost got me because I was like, ooh, what is going on here? But I had a lot of fun with this movie. I guess I could have tried to take off the sticker, but I didn't. There were a lot of surprises in this movie for me. There were a lot of things that reminded me of other movies, but it also felt really original in a way. So I really enjoyed it. So until next time, keep on creeping on. Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.